I guess we'll take it from the top. Casey Thompson didn't play too much, only threw 4 passes, but he was, of course, the guy everyone wanted to see. And I'll let you talk first, but I'll let you know the one thing that was impressive to me once I'll let you take your shot.
Well, I mean, I think you pretty much take more out of what he said after the game in the post game press conference. Is what you saw in the field, because obviously Nebraska didn't show you anything, and Coach Frost even mentioned that in the post game press conferences. They just, they didn't do anything. They didn't show you anything that they're going to do. So Casey got in there and got his reps there for a couple of series and then got out of there. So I took more from seeing his reactions on the sideline during the rest of the game as being a really positive, a guy that's already taken that leadership role, and I think the whole team looks up to him and respects him. And yeah, he threw 4 passes. He went 3 for 4. One of those catches was a pretty sweet laying out grab by Trey Palmer. But, he did what he needed to and got out of there. And, Chubba Purdy's the guy that kind of shined after that. And Logan Smothers got a lot of action as well. But, Casey didn't, he didn't do anything. I mean, seriously, he didn't throw the ball downfield. I think he just got his feet wet, and that's the first time he's even been on that field and performed, because they haven't had a chance to practice there all spring since he's been here. So I think he just soaked it all in, and he's a guy that it's not like he's not used to the bright lights shining on him coming from Texas. So I think it was kind of cool, and he really enjoyed himself, and he probably had more fun than anybody, I think, on the day.
Yeah. So was there anything in particular that he talked about after the game that stood out to you?
Well, I think I kind of just hit on it. He really liked the atmosphere, and he'd mentioned he comes from a place that really liked that 100,000 people there watching, and Nebraska had half of that. I think it was just under, what was it, 51,000 or 54,000, something like that. But it was still a strong showing, and I think he's kind of under. He's holding some things back right now. A lot of the guy, I don't think anybody's not really allowed to talk a lot about anything that we're going to see here come fall. We'll put it that way. They're just kind of running through the motions, and all they wanted to do was get out of spring healthy, and they did a pretty good job of that. Obviously, because a lot of frontline players didn't even take part in the game.
I got to say that the first pass of the game, which was, I believe, the first play of the game, Casey Thompson threw an out route.
And it was a great catch by Nate Borcher. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, the throw, I'm not going to say that Adrian Martinez can't make that throw, because he can make that throw. That's not my point. But Casey Thompson, it just had the look that he could throw that routinely.
He's a confident guy.
Where Adrian Martinez can make that throw, but he can also miss on that fire on that throw quite a bit. Like there was pretty tight coverage, and there was actually double coverage, and the one defensive back tried to undercut the throw, and it was thrown so well to the outside that he missed it. Like it's a fairly tight window throw.
Yeah, hey, I mean, he throws the ball really well. I mean, that's if you're comparing him to Adrian Martinez, I think absolutely the accuracy is a lot better. He's got that natural kind of just a sense of where to get the ball to, and it's really nice to see. Really, it is. And I'm not knocking Adrian Martinez at all. I never would do that. Um, but I think he is definitely more polished of a thrower than Adrian Martinez for sure. For two old guys that we're talking about too that have played a lot of football in their day. So no, I agree with you, and like I said, we really haven't even seen anything yet from Casey Thompson. Um, I think that's a planned thing that Mark Whipple and Scott Frost have planned. They're going to come out here in fall camp, and who knows, they might keep us out again, so nobody knows what they're going to be doing. It's hard to say right now, but I see a lot of strategic planning going on behind the scenes, and it's kind of like a military action in my mind if I'm looking at it that way. So, yeah, they're just going to give you a little bit here and there, just give you a taste, and keep you on the edge of your seats moving forward.